Hey, what's good, YouTube family? We got breaking news. It's apparently that the Cleveland Browns and the Tennessee Titans, they want these stud quarterbacks. Who are the stud quarterbacks that I'm talking about? I am talking about no other than Shedeur and Cam Ward. Now, sources tell you that the Titans will attend a private workout for potential #1 Cam Ward tomorrow. Sources also say after Ward worked out for the Browns yesterday, his only two. Meanwhile, Colorado's quarterback Shedeur has worked out for the Titans and Browns in the days following his pro days. So there's pretty much a lot of advantageous situations for both quarterbacks, and to my liking, because I wanted him to stay far away from the Giants. And I'm glad Cam Ward didn't waste time dealing with the Giants neither. There is no point with an organization like that. Before we talk about the Giants, I need you guys to smash that like button and hit the notification bell. We're gonna go up right now.
See how far Instagram followers gets.
Whoa. That trophy, sir. Man, it's better than Instagram followers.
I've been moved so many times, I don't know what to believe. Mama say it's my fault, it's my fault. I wear my heart on my sleeve. Niggas bless up on my.
Being optimistic about the entire draft, trying to look at it, separating yourself and understanding the crucial beginnings of it. Well, let's talk about it, because I, for one, I love that highlight when Shedeur dissed Colorado State's quarterback, but that's the type of talent you're getting. But I'm also happy for Cam Ward as well. Now, let me break down why I kind of dismissed the Giants. I did a video earlier telling people how bad the Giants were, and it's a bad team that I didn't believe Cam Ward nor Shedeur should go towards, because I don't trust the dealings of the Giants. As you guys could see, the Giants don't really have an issue on race, but it seems they don't want to take a chance on race. They'll sign a quarterback, you know, such as Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Tyrod Taylor, even a Geno Smith. They'll sign a quarterback that's been somewhat proven, but they'll never take a chance on a melanated quarterback who they don't know much about, even though the stats clearly show that Cam Ward and Shedeur are gifted. So what am I talking about? You got Andre Woodson, who was drafted by the Giants, and people keep bringing this up to tell me that they do draft black quarterbacks. No, they do not. And Andre Woodson was the only quarterback they did this with, and his career never did anything because he never got a chance with them. He basically was put on the practice squad after 2 months of training with the Giants. And a lot of people don't even talk about that. And where he was drafted at was the 6th round, 198th pick. And he didn't even get to practice with the team. Practice squad who didn't even get to practice. And people would flat out use this as a vindication for the Giants. Now, I'm not out here to judge the Giants. Any owner have a right to draft who the hell they want to. Any owner has a right to pick and choose and who they favor. I have always said I believe in that. We live in a capitalist society, a capitalist country. Who am I to judge the merits and worth of that organization? But I'm just out here to tell people what it is. Don't get mad at DJ Bless One, because we've seen a lot of hit pieces with people talking about being disappointed, how guys are basically sabotaging Shedeur's resume for whatever reason. And that kind of somewhat lets me know the Browns and Titans will favor Shedeur or Cam Ward. And I have a good feeling it's probably Shedeur. Now, I was a little bit stagnated and going through the typical woe is me attitude, but I didn't want to be a professional victim. You guys understand what I'm telling you? And when the Giants re-signed Tommy DeVito, I already knew the nails in the pudding. I did a video telling you guys if they do get a melanated quarterback, it would be one who was proven already in the league. And they did by getting Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. Now, I love everything that Coach Prime has instituted in his team, but we have to be honest. There's a lot of great talent in the NFL coming into the draft. And looking at Cam Ward, I got to be honest with you guys. I wouldn't be mad if he was the number one selection. All I cared about was Shedeur not going to the Giants, because a team like that who doesn't show promise or the work ethic to work on a young melanated quarterback, there is no need to go there. Now, they signed Anthony Wright and drafted Andre Woodson since then, and Wright threw 7 passes in 2007, but Woodson never got a chance in his few years on the team. This is what everybody in the world knows, that Giants do not draft melanated quarterback. The fact that they're the only team who haven't started, a black quarterback in its history. Now, probably I'll say Tyrod Taylor has started since then, but look at what year he started. So you have over 101 years of this going on. But let me make sure you guys know who I am. I am a conservative individual. I am not a professional victim. I've never really supported Kaepernick. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is for a lot of reasons, and it's going to make sense. Colin Kaepernick was a guy who galvanized the troops and made everybody think he was part of the good routine. And he took a protest. And my thing was to everybody, he only did it because of his situation of not starting anymore. Everybody started calling Colin now and saying his game is not good, up to par anymore. So he took a knee during the time when Jim Harbaugh was coaching him, and it went viral, and he had to stick with the same stitch. He talked to the Marine, I think it was, he spoke to, some veteran he spoke to, and he did the knee to prove his thing, and he turned into this pro-melanated quarterback out of nowhere. Not that I'm judging him, and people never noticed who was by his side. It was a woman by the name of Nessa. And this is going to get a little bit deeper for you guys who don't know why I don't like Colin Kaepernick, and I don't fall for his charade of fakeness. See, before I get to Nessa, if you are going to do this protest, stand on business with it. But Colin has gained money from this so-called protest. He'll say one thing about the NFL and he'll no longer be there, while trying to cry and beg to go back to the NFL. So it shows you that protest was all about noteworthy of clout chasing. I don't care who doesn't like what I just said. It's facts, because Colin Kaepernick tried to change his image with what everybody knew what was going on. He stole his teammate's Aldon Smith's girlfriend. She was the fiance of Aldon Smith. They were supposed to be together. For whatever reason, she cheated on him with the starting quarterback, who was Colin Kaepernick. That would start a spiral, a downhill spiral for Aldon Smith that got out of control. He started drinking more. He didn't care about the games anymore. And I tell you guys, this is during the time when the 49ers was a relevant team, a top echelon talented team. But what happened? Well, it's because of this. All the teammates I've spoke to, or 2 teammates I spoke to in real life, and I made videos about this, and it was the melanated community who got mad at me for telling the truth. She cheated with his teammate. Not any regular teammate, the starting quarterback. Why do you guys think Colin Kaepernick was benched? Nobody paid attention. The NFL hit it, and a lot of people who supported Colin refused to bring this up. They got in a real fight on the field. Everybody know what this led to. And the only reason I'm bringing this up with a Shedeur news is to show you I am not a professional victim, guys. I call out the fallacies in people who claim to be a protester. This is why we got the Dr. Umar Johnsons, the Brother Polite. These guys play on the strings of our hearts because they look at you guys as professional victims. So that's why I'll never be a professional victim again. So when I bring out and about what Shedeur had to do, what the Giants have been doing, I'm flat out looking out for all individuals, because the NFL to me have been very fair in recent time. When you look around the league, there's a lot of melanated quarterbacks who look like me. I cannot complain at all. I'm just looking out for Shedeur because I like him. Doesn't matter if he was white, black, Spanish, Asian. I'm looking out for the young guy because of the organization. I'm not trying to make it a race thing. And let's pretend it's not even that. I'm just letting you guys know the dysfunction of what the Giants are is kind of disturbing. So when I look at a team such as the Giants, they've done great hiring skill players, and the defense have been phenomenal in the last 30 years. 3 decades of strong defensive mindset. But it's their hiring of quarterbacks. I don't care what the race of the quarterback is. Giants have never hired great quarterbacks in recent time. Hell, we can make a fair statement. Eli Manning was not such of a great of a hire. Without that defense the Giants had, Eli Manning would not be this so-called star level quarterback. But you guys let me know about this video. Is it great news that Giants are no longer showing interest in Shedeur and Cam Ward? Or could it be that the Giants realized and heard word through the grapevine that the Titans or the Browns will be favoring Shedeur? And that could make a team stay away and refocus themselves and go towards a different position during the draft. And that's what I basically absolutely believe. And I'm happy and thrilled about that. Now, we can say what we want about the Browns organization. To me, they're no different from the Giants, but the Giants flat out have shown they do not favor certain quarterbacks, or we can look at it this way: they do not protect certain quarterbacks. And we're going to leave it at that, man. Look, you guys can be honest with your comments. Just don't disrespect me, and I won't disrespect you. But you have a right to feel some type of way if you're a Giants fan. I understand that. I love football. I love the NFL. I'm not out here to say let's protest the NFL. Hell no, because if I say that, then I'll be another fake Colin Kaepernick. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I love each and everybody. I love what's going on. The NFL is looking great and phenomenal. The young talent that has been coming into the NFL in a quarterback position is just great, man. You can literally start these guys day one. I'm DJ Bless One, the best one. Love your family, love your kids, and absolutely stay blessed, everybody. Deuces.